Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. And for today, I'm going to be showing you guys how Storm is actually doing, especially against Thanos in World Boss Ultimate. But before I get to that, let's go ahead to see who is the lucky winner for that crystal coupon giveaway. Let's put the link here and see. Alright, so we have around 93 participants for this giveaway. So let's go ahead and see who is a lucky winner here. Alright, so the first lucky winner is Suji. Yeah, it's a bit hard to pronounce here, but anyways, congratulations. So let's pick up another winner here. Okay, here you go, the second winner, we got Nikki Ferris. Yet to start working on Storm, currently collecting crystal for Jean. I will buy her unit once I have some extra crystal. Yeah, you got it man, congratulations. So let's see who is the last winner here. Alright, so the last winner we got Lee Fixon. Congratulations. With Obelisk, seriously? How about Judgment or Energy? Which one is better for Storm? Should be Judgment. She is definitely doing much better with the Judgment rather than Energy. But anyways, congratulations. So the winner, please to contact me via Facebook Messenger or Instagram within the next 72 hours for the crystal coupon. So that's all for the giveaway. So let's get back to today's topic. About Storm, to be honest, when it comes to World Boss Ultimate, in my opinion, Storm is only usable especially against Ebony, Corvus and Cull. She is not really usable when it comes to fighting against Thanos World Boss Ultimate. I mean, she is usable, but she is not the best option because of her tier 3 skill animation. It's going to be a screen blackout during the entire skill animation, just like this. So it's very difficult to see what Thanos is trying to do when you are doing your tier 3 skill, especially the last 10 to 11 bars where Thanos is immune to all damage, and that is the most dangerous phase for Storm. Because as we know that most of Storm's damage is actually coming from her tier 3, not the 5th skill, not the 4th skill or whatever. So that means if you miss a damage proc on her tier 3 skill, or if Thanos is trying to do the snap, as you can see right over here, the purple blast on the ground, if you do the tier 3 during this timing, you are going to lose all of your damage, which kind of sucks because you have to switch your character out during this timing no matter what. Otherwise you are going to die. So yeah, it's just very difficult to use Storm against Thanos, especially the last 10 to 11 bars where Thanos immune to all damage, and that's where you can't rely on any of the all defense style or time freeze ability or mind control. So when it comes to the last 10 to 11 bars, you are going to see only the tier 3 skill is doing the damage. So you can't really miss the tier 3 skill, otherwise it's very difficult to clear Thanos with Storm. Furthermore, her survivability is just not good at all. Basically, one wrong move, you are toast. So try to bring in someone like Agent Venom for the healing ability, just a little help. It's not gonna help much, but it's better than nothing. So before we get into the battle, let's take a really quick look at the rest of my build. Alright, so this is how her stat looks like: max attack speed, max critical damage, max ignore defense and max cooldown. And then all the gears are 25. There is no Odin's Blessing on my gear. There's only some of the 5-star energy attack and critical damage Uru. And then all the skill set here are pretty much maxed out. So about the rotation is about the same: 3, 4, 5 and then 3, 4, 5 and the tier 3 skill. And as I say, make sure to land your proc on your tier 3 because her tier 3 is going to do most of the damage in the battle. So yeah, you can't really miss a proc on her tier 3 skill. Try not to miss a proc on her tier 3 skill, otherwise you are going to lose tons of damage. And please keep in mind that her 3rd skill and her 4th skill is an instant cancel when it comes to the last 10 to 11 bars, because that's where Thanos is immune to all damage. which means your all defense down from your 4th skill is not gonna work anymore. So yeah, just cancel this skill right away when it comes to the last 10 to 11 bars, which is the 2nd phase. However, during the 1st phase, the all defense down is still working, so you're only going to cancel your 4th skill once you see she jumps up, and that's where you're gonna get the 60% all defense down. But I'm not going to use White Fox leadership for the extra all defense down, which is the 84% all defense down, since the all defense down won't be applied during the 2nd phase. So I feel like the 60% all defense down from Stone 4th skill is just more than enough for the 1st phase. So just to be more effective, I'm going to use Nick Fury's leadership for the extra all attack instead of White Fox leadership. ISO set is Power Angry Hawk ISO set here, and then we are rocking with the damage proc Obelisk, no CTP at all, only critical damage plus lightning damage and a 200% damage proc. And then the uniform is a heroic level with some of the energy attack and ignore defense. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.